While we celebrate the release of Palestinians from Israeli prisons and the more to come over the coming weeks, there's one thing we should remember. Israel isn't releasing Palestinian prisoners. They're hostages. Their prison system is full of them. Of the 10,400 Palestinians in Israeli prisons, a third are under administrative detention. That's when people are held without charge or trial indefinitely. And once they're in prison, they have no idea when they'll get out and are exposed to horrifying physical and psychological abuse. The practice was already at a 20-year high before October 7th. But since then, there's been a spike, with Israel kidnapping Palestinians from both the West Bank and Gaza to detention camps.
Multiple forms of torture, including waterboarding, sleep deprivation, starvation, electric shocks, and the release of threatening dogs.
Many have died, while those that are released bear the signs of a horrifying experience.
Appears to show IDF soldiers frog-marching a Palestinian detainee and then allegedly raping him.
They were denied food, water and medicine. They deal with detainees as if they were objects.
Kept in cages or pens, constantly shackled and blindfolded, many for weeks on end.
Then there's the women. Reports of psychological, physical and sexual abuse, regular strip searches, and overall degrading behavior.
وفتشوني جنون مش مجندة.
يعني ما يقارب 11 بنت كلهم كانوا شلحين. بكره جسمي، بكره إن أنا أرجع على غزة لجوزي والله.
Then there's the kids.
They're too young to be arrested. Why are you taking them?
320 children are currently in Israeli prisons. Many of them are taken from their homes in the middle of the night, tried in military courts where their occupiers are judge and jury, and sent to complete sentences in prisons within the Zionist entity, where family visits are near impossible. One example is Ahmed Manasra, who was arrested at just 13 years old, abused in interrogation, and has been imprisoned for the past 10 years. Israel has kept him in solitary confinement since 2021, resulting in him developing severe psychological problems. There's a lot more to say about Israeli prisons. Palestinians going in healthy and dying from mysterious illnesses, the withholding of medical attention from prisoners who need it, the bodies that are held hostage and not returned to families, the collective punishment where the homes of prisoners are destroyed by Israel. Israel's prison system is littered with illegal, inhumane practices against Palestinian men, women, and children. So why aren't they called hostages?